It's Loathsome Things, the horror movie podcast that Josh forgot he was introducing into your mere moments ago. It's good. Oh no, indeed. It's so good. We're here. It's December. Nips are in the air, and shit's cracking off hard. John, how are you doing?
Nips be poppin'.
Oh, yeah. Nipsey Poppins.
Oh, Nipsey Russell.
Yeah.
I'm doing well enough. I passed the 2 outstanding papers on my stupid class, so that was
Fuck
good.
yes.
I just turned in the last one yesterday. It seems so long ago, but that one should be okay. And then I teach Saturday and the next Saturday, and then I'm fucking finished. Thank God.
Oh, nice.
Yes. And then, then I'm off for, well, I'm not off. Then I just basically work for a little while, and then we go to Huathu.
What? Hill? Are you going to Sao Paulo?
Yeah, we are. But
Yeah.
only after 800 million hours and 27 layers, or whatever the fuck it is.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
It's
Well, I mean, to be fair, you're lucky you can even get a plane at all right now.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah, we have to go to, let's see. Let me see if I can remember. Atlanta, then JFK, and then straight to Huathu.
Wait, JFK?
I don't know. I don't know why. I guess there's no direct flights from Atlanta. I have no idea. And of course it's, way cheaper if it takes 24 hours to get there or whatever it is.
Oh, yeah, totally. Yeah.
And then on the way back, we fly to Mexico City and then to Atlanta, and then we stay in Atlanta overnight and sleep in some pod thing in the fucking airport.
Oh, that sounds real nice.
Sounds crusty.
Oh, it sounds bed buggish.
Okay, I can wait.
Jesus. Well, just make sure you steer clear of, what is it, Venezuelan airspace?
Yeah, it's probably best. Yeah.
Yeah.
How are you doing?
I'm doing good. I literally just finished watching Lady Snowblood for the first time, and that movie kicks so much ass.
Oh, I'm unfamiliar with it. Was it on the old Shudderini?
It was on Plex. It is a 1970s, 1960s, Japanese vengeance film with the super high pressure blood splatter, and apparently was one of the pieces of major inspiration for Kill Bill, because it's about a vengeance soaked lady who wants vengeance on a bunch of people, and it's super stylized and really fucking rad.
Oh, cool. Nice.
Yeah. And other than that, everything's fine. I've been watching a lot of movies, having a great time. I had time off for the American killing holiday, and everything's fun and nice. I've got too many cats. It's good.
Yeah, you have what, 3 now or 4?
4 cats.
Oh my God.
It's way too many. 3 was too many. 4, much worse.
4, exponentially worse.
Yeah. But I don't have to get on a plane or take any college exam-y testy things, so...
Yes, this is true.
Yeah. I did recently learn Sao Paulo is the most populated city in the Americas. I didn't know that.
Yeah, it has a mere 20 million people in it.
That sounds so comfortable to be in, and fun for events and dining.
Yeah, and having Christmas fall in their summer, it's going to be great.
Oh, yeah, not like in Texas where we have all that Christmas snow.
Well, I mean, it's literally summer there this time of year.
Yeah.
Right.
So I have a question.
Yes.
what is Christmas in Portuguese? I would imagine it's not Navidad.
Natal, like natal birth.
Oh, nice.
Feliz Natal. And they don't,
Natal.
they pronounce the L like a W. I don't know why. Natal.
Ah, well, that's fine. At least they kept it an L.
Yeah, at least it's natal.
Yeah. I asked my doctor for a referral to a urologist, and the urologist they referred me to, his first name is Pinner.
Well, that's just perfect.
It was like, oh, thank God. I was worried I would have a hard time not laughing while talking to the doctor about my penis.
Dr. Wingus.
Yeah.
Oh, man.
Oh, please. Wingus is my father. Call me Dr. Two Balls.
Wingus Two Balls. Whoa.
Yeah. A great man.
Only one career path for that man.
Yeah. There was not going to be any mammograms in his future.
Nope. That honor is saved for Dr. Jugulus Bubensworth.
Speaking of Dr. Jugulus Bubensworth, John, what movie are we supposed to talk about today?
Today, we are supposed to talk about a catastrophically fucking horrible movie made by Christians called...
Maybe.
Sort of. Called Thy Neighbor. It's so fucking bad, it may have taken over the #1 spot for worst movie we've ever covered.
It's so bad. It's also, like, maybe a little not fair for us to cover it because it's not explicitly a horror movie.
True.
But, you know, the spirit of the Lord was upon me, and I just felt like ripping this movie to shreds. So, here we are. It was indeed made by George A. Johnson, is the director's name. He wanted to crowdfund it, but then not enough people donated, so he had to find alternative means of money, including non-crowdfund service donations and such.
No crowd to fund.
Yeah.
I wonder why.
His big idea behind this movie was he wanted, and I can't find the exact quotes anymore because I can't find his crowdfunding page, but he wanted a Christian movie that didn't just have to be saccharine, that could also have, like, tension and show, like, Christian flaws and be thrilling and maybe a little bit violent and just not, like, hit all of the standard Christian movie tropes. He wanted to do something a little different and new, and I will hand it to him. He did that. This movie is not like your standard Christian movie in several important ways.
Yeah, that's true. I mean, I would assume. I can't say I've watched a lot or any other Christian movies except maybe no other Christian movies.
Oh, man. Are you telling me that you've never watched the later stage Kirk Cameron filmography?
Oh, fuck no. God,
man.
I'm not my biggest fan, but I like myself a little more than that.
Oh, man. We might have to watch the Kirk Cameron Left Behind movie.
We should just, like, casually transition into a Christian film review show.
Yes. Let's just knock them. I mean, there's can't be that many. Like, Hallmark doesn't count.
No, we could probably do them all in about 3 months.
Oh, man. So, yeah, George A. Johnson, after this movie came out, I guess for some reason became the default director for all, apparently continuing to come out, music videos for the Guess Who. He has now done 6 music videos for the Guess who I guess is still a Who. I didn't think they were still Whoing.
I didn't either, but I mean, I guess they're another one of those, you know, heritage bands or whatever the fuck they call them.
Oh, yeah.
Or it's probably like none of the original members, that kind of thing.
Yeah. Oh, sad. Sad times.
Brutal.
There are also a bunch of people in this movie that you've never heard of and never saw in any other movie again.
Yeah, and that's probably for the best.
Probably for the best. The only one who was in anything... Well, okay, so... Pastor Zach Reynolds, that actor, has been in 1,000 things that I recognized, but they were all uncredited. So it led me to think, it's weird that he's uncredited in so many things. Like, people just forgot to mention he was in that movie. So, what are you going to do? Hey. And then, of course, Bishop Stevens, who comes in at the end, the black man with 3 teardrop tattoos who has good words of advice for this really unpleasant white dude at the end. He was in The Girl on the Third Floor, which was a horror movie that I saw. So there's that.
Wow. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, brother. You gotta get good with God, my man.
Oh, man. He's so good in that. And, like, at first it feels like they're in prison, but then they're not. They just work on an assembly line for, like, airplane parts or something.
Yeah, I guess when you fail at being a pastor, you have to make toilet seats for airplanes or some shit. I don't know.
Yeah, it's set in Indiana, so, there are only 2 types of careers. You either are a pastor at the church, or you work a blue-collar job in a factory.
Yeah, or you're in the Jackson family. That's it.
Oh, yeah. Were they from Indiana?
Yes, they were.
Okay. Wow. Okay.
I know. Right, but let's not forget, though, that this movie also stars Jessica Koloyan. I just wanted to say that name, bitch.
Yeah. It's a good one.
She's so ugly, and they keep talking about how hot she is. It's like, what? I mean, she's not ugly, but I mean, it's not like, oh shit, let me go tug one out and then I'll watch the rest of this movie.
Yeah.
Also, I would like to add that I'm right now looking at a picture of Nathan Clarkson, who plays Zach Reynolds, and he's actually fat.
Yeah.
That's amazing.
He's gotten fat since this movie, and I don't know if that, thing... Because, all right, so it starts out where he's a new pastor at a church, and he's, his star is rising because he wrote a book called Cut the Fat, and it's about his Christian weight loss journey and how his wife was hot for him even when he was fat and had severe rage problems. And I don't know if, it doesn't really play into anything in the movie, so I'm like, is that just, a cool thing that they wanted to throw in there because the actors struggled with his weight in the past? I don't know what's happening with that. But yeah, I saw that he got a little bit more of the cheek fat after this movie came out, and I was like, haha, that's kind of cute.
He looks better fat. Horrible.
He does. He looked so terrible in this movie, and he has that horrible haircut.
His hair is so fucking greasy. It's disgusting.
He looks like if, a Hitler Youth wanted to be in a boy band.
I'd like to think that this movie was made as the antithesis to Gus Hallwarda's Intersect.
That struck me too, because the whole way that Christians and atheists argue in that movie reminded me of this neighbor's arguments against Christ and their arguments for him. It's real bad. It's also real confusing. It's obviously a Christian movie, but in some ways it feels very not a Christian movie.
Yeah, it's kind of feels critical, kind of paints the pastor as a hypocrite. But I guess the explanation is that we're sinners and we are imperfect. So then it's like, okay, I mean, I get that, but why does this stupid fucking pastor think that he should be perfect? I understand being fraught with guilt, kinda, except if you didn't kill that guy, he was going to kill your ugly wife. So, I mean, then what were you going to do? Hook up with that buxom blonde that worked for you that you fired and didn't rehire when you realized it wasn't her fault?
Oh my God, yeah.
Fucking Christians, man. They're the worst.
It's very strange, yeah. And like, I don't know what the message is there, and also like, it's who is this? It just happens that their next door neighbor is explicitly one of the only people in town who doesn't go to church, and it just so happens that he's not just a church-hating heathen, but that he also has an instantaneous murderous obsession with the wife who brings him cookies, and like decides to kill the pastor before ever even meeting him.
Unreal. And the wife gets super jealous because she hears that her husband sent, flowers and shit to his assistant, which of course it turns out he didn't. But then at the same time she's flirting with a homicidal fucking creep with a broken nose. It's like you're about ready to have that guy go down on you, and now you're upset because you're like, he's a father too. It was just the fucking worst.
It is a total nightmare. I still side with her over this movie. Like, I honestly don't feel like she was flirting with him most of the time. There is like one point where it was like, ooh, that's a little weird, but like he climbs into the hot tub with her when and she's like super uncomfortable and going to get out, but then he coerces her into staying by saying that he wanted to talk to her about God. So then she feels guilt obligated to be a good messenger of God to this heathen man, so she must stay in the hot tub with him until her husband comes home.
Yeah, she has problems with saying no, and she's upset with her husband because he has problems with saying yes. And it's like, look, there's got to be a middle ground here, because your husband's a tool, and you're way too... Like, I love when she's like, well, maybe you can come and use the hot tub sometime, and he just starts taking his clothes off. Yeah, so he's like, okay, that sounds like a great idea. It's like, oh, this movie's so bad. Oh.
Yeah. And really, like, he was genuinely nice to her. Mm-hmm. But then as the movie goes on, he does start provoking her husband in front of her, at which point it should have become a different thing. Like at the conclusion of that scene with the jacuzzi, her husband comes home and then he says, "Your lovely young bride asked me to join her in the hot tub. I hope you don't mind." And like, she's right there when he says that, and it's like, oh, okay, well, it's obvious that this is like a thing that's happening now. Why, like, now it's time to be weird. But later she talks to random other pastor's wife, the pastor who looks like, in his spare time he must be an aged Power Ranger.
He looks like a backup guitar player for Foreigner.
Wow! Yes, that is the vibe. Wow. Oh, let's just, aside from what I was talking about, I love how church-centric this movie is, because like we're hammered home that like as soon as they move in, their life just revolves around this church. Like, they're constantly around church people. There's a problem where he invited the neighbor to lunch or to dinner, but then it turned out that was their anniversary, and there wasn't a good day for them to switch their anniversary celebration to, because every single day of their life is full of church activities.
Ridiculous. Yeah.
Yeah.
Those people could suck it. I hated everyone in this movie, especially the child. Oh my god.
Oh, the child who disappeared for the middle, hour of the movie?
I was like, what, dude? They had to make an appearance so that we knew they had one, and then it just fucked off for the rest of the film.
Yeah. Here, this is our son, plot device Reynolds.
Oh, you know what? We need to get things moving at the end. Let's have him be abducted.
Yeah. He'll be abducted, but not abused. He'll just be there as adults talk about abuse.
Yeah, it would have been so much cooler if she walked in and looked down the stairs and saw that guy hunched over her kid. Just pumping away.
Oh, no. I will say this for that scene, though. That was probably one of the best shot scenes whenever she looks down the staircase into the basement and he's just playing with cars on the floor while, TV glow is happening.
Yeah,
I was like, cool. That is a genuinely creepy shot. Good job on that one.
Yeah, there was, it didn't look too terrible considering that I'm sure it had no budget, but... It looked okay, given that, they made the most of what they had. I guess in that respect, it was definitely technically a better film than Intersect Jesus.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, it had a better plot. It didn't take nearly as long. Thank God. Yes. Thank you, Jesus Christ of Nazareth, that it didn't take as long as Gus Halwerda's atheist opus.
Oh, Calvary... bound Jew boy carpenter lord, thank you so very little.
Dear inventor of the chair, thank you.
Dear OZ. Original zombie.
Oh, that's better. I thought you were going with original Zionist, but no, that one yours is better.
That's even better.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, this movie is bad. Yeah, there's so over the course of the movie, the next door neighbor who is just a creep. Oh, and by the way, he looks a little funny, so that's how you know he's a bad guy.
Yeah, exactly. Jesus.
Over the course of the movie, not only the things that we did, but also he starts attending church just to put himself in their life. He reveals that he's been unemployed for years, which, unemployed, therefore a less valuable member of society, and obviously not in God's grace.
Yeah.
And then, just to really crank up how horrible this movie is, he explains to us that he's been living off of the inheritance from his grandmama. And then proceeds to say grandmama as much as possible for the remainder of the film.
Oh, it was excruciating.
It's so uncomfortable. He spends a bunch of time baiting Zach, and he cut the brakes to Zach's car so that Zach crashed into a tree within moments of his first conversation with him. I can't see what you're sending me, John.
You gotta look. It's so good.
Oh, man. This does not make good radio. Oh.
He's the new Nate.
Oh, no. We'll oh, no.
Fucking asshole.
We'll put that up on the Facebook or something. Or completely forget to.
What a fucking asshole.
He recently played Dr. Loomis in a fan movie for Halloween.
Oh, lordy. That's horrendous. Yeah. Horrendous.
Yeah. He and Jessica Koloian apparently, basically just run in the Indiana Christian film circles. But also maybe one Halloween film.
Oh, that's the thing. Great.
He also forces them to accept a giant mirror and then forces them to let him install it on the wall opposite their bed. He's like, it's just there's lots of these long, uncomfortable conversations where he just keeps insisting his way into things that obviously shouldn't be allowed, and lots of like really obnoxious neck sweat looks from her husband, where he just like turns his head and is like, ew, if my hair wasn't perfectly parted, I'd act harder.
I love when he shows up and they're like, well, we're on our way out. And he goes, we're going on our anniversary dinner. And he's like, oh, that's going to be fun. Let me get my tie. And then,
Yeah.
and then when he insists that he hangs the picture himself, the husband actually fucking says, lock up when you're done. It's like,
Yeah.
with what? Oh, that's right. The key
Yeah.
he stole that you don't know he stole yet.
Yeah.
Also, where's their fucking child? Where the hell's the kid?
I mean, he's probably already down in that basement.
He's down there lubed and ready to go.
Oh, he's been down there more than 6 minutes, y'all. Okay, yeah. So we have to talk about. All right, so yeah, he cut the brakes. Big surprise. There's a camera in the mirror and other cameras that he placed around the house so he can watch them have sex and listen to what Pastor Zach has to say about him behind closed doors. He never actually explicitly says that he watched them have sex, but there you get a little bit of that in there.
Yeah, he watched.
He definitely watched them have marital like very holy in the eyes of the Lord sex.
Oh, yeah.
The amount of sex is good when you're married in a heterosexual relationship as the Lord deigns is like real heavy in this. In one of the early scenes, we don't see her in lingerie, but she shows off a red shiny bag and says that she's gonna get changed into something special, and just then his gun explodes out of a box.
I know that's not a euphemism in any way.
No.
Yeah, it's awful. It's so bad.
It's so bad. And then later they're like super cuddling in the hot tub together while the husband talks about how good God is and yells at the top of it's real bad. It's all bad. But anyway, so yeah, he's doing all of this stuff. He's undermining them. He's been the one sending flowers and notes to the secretary because when he showed up to church, he saw that she was jealous of Brittany, the like hairspray monster from heaven, I guess.
Yes, exactly.
And then like all of this stuff happens, and it all boils down to like, yeah, he gets the kid over to his house, and then he's like, do you know how long it takes between a child being abducted to them being abused? 6 minutes. You know how I know that? Because it was on the news, but because they were talking about me. And then he explains that where is it? At age 6, he went missing for 6 minutes, and it was only 6 days before his 7th birthday. So you see, that's why he thinks the number 666 is the number of the devil.
I like that he wasn't even the devil. Like they didn't even go there. He's just some turd.
Yeah. Yeah, he's some turd that ends up abducting this woman by knife point, who then, after her husband, he abducts her by knife point and takes her to the old church where he went to Sunday school until he didn't anymore.
Yeah.
And it doesn't really have anything to do with him being abused.
Nope.
And it's half burned down, so it's like a cool relic of a church. A good scenery shot, and so he takes her there with a knife to have an impromptu wedding with her so they can be married. Yeah. And then her husband shows up with the gun, which quickly is thrown out of the picture. But then when her husband shows up, then she overpowers him because he's 4'6", and she just, like, tosses him one good one in the gut and then gets away. And then he tussles with the pastor. Words are said about God and stuff, and then she, like, runs a little bit away, but not all the way away, and then he comes and gets her, and she beats the shit out of him. Like, she completely kicks his shit in, and then after kicking his shit in, he looms up with the knife, and then her husband comes out of nowhere and tackles him, and then finishes punching him all the way to death. And, I believe his final words as a living human being were, "Do you think God is mad at me?" Oh, and this was after the great quote of, they never asked his name, and he was like, "I was just going to be another notch in your pulpit." And I'm like, oh, yeah.
It's so bad. Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, that's right. Another notch in your pulpit. Yeah, and then I guess their marriage didn't make it. Oh, sad.
I don't know, because then he's talking to his pastor about having to leave, and he was like, "You should just stay here and let me love on you." It sounds like she left with him.
Man, maybe she did. I don't know why. I mean, she doesn't need...
I don't know.
He's not keeping her safe. She's... I mean, she beat the shit out of the guy. I mean, it was just... Oh, man.
Yeah, he just came in for cleanup, and I guess they got off. They didn't go to jail for co-murdering a guy because it was in self-defense in the state of Indiana.
Sure.
Yeah.
Okay, fair enough.
And then, he works at an assembly line with a black guy that thinks he should come back to the Lord, and the movie ends on him just sitting at a table by himself, thinking almost Christian thoughts.
I don't know what you did, my brother, but I promise you I did worse. Well, of course, that's because you're black. I mean, it's like, what? Like, really? Is that where we're going with this?
Yeah. You could never be as bad as me. I work on an assembly line in a jumpsuit, and I have 3 tattoos right here.
So stupid.
Like, just the worst impulse. And they're like, yeah, let's go with that. That's the one. That's the winner.
So bad.
Yeah. I struggle to give this one a 6, but I will give it a 6. Not a 6.6, not a 6.66, although I feel like giving it a 6.66 would be the worst thing we could do to this movie. But it's fine. It's fine. It's just getting the 1.6 from me, and that's because it has enough points as a curiosity.
Yeah.
And I think that's worthy. But I wouldn't actually recommend you watch it.
No, I wouldn't either. But if you do, you can't say you weren't warned.
Yeah. What about you, John? How would you rate this film?
I guess I'll give it a 6. I was thinking about it. I was like, well, I could give it, as no 6s, but that didn't seem fair because we never really said that no 6s could be part of it. So then I just gave it a 1.6.
I mean, we don't have stricty rules. If you want to give it no 6s, you can give it no 6s.
I'll give it a 6 just to be nice. Just because I'm trying to be charitable like Jesus.
Like Jesus would. Yeah. Jesus would give this movie 1 out of 3 6s.
Oh, yeah.
When that lady of an unapprovable race gave Jesus water at a well, he told a whole story about how some of the people of that race are the good ones.
Oh, sure.
Yeah.
Fucking hell.
She's one of the good Samaritans.
Oh, God, this movie. Oh, it's the worst. Of course, and the kid, he's one of those kids who talks like that way that kids talk that makes you want to punch them immediately.
I'm sorry, mister. I'm like a 12-year-old, but they told me to talk like yours.
We bought you these cookies because we didn't want you to go to hell.
Something about Hot Wheels cars.
Why does my butt hurt?
Oh, no. Sorry, young little plot device, Reynolds.
Plot device Reynolds.
He only exists to like spit that one line with the cookies and then to get abducted for like a second.
I hate that child.
Ugh, terrible. And everyone at that church can also like go to hell.
They can smoke it. Yeah.
Yeah.
Like all of them.
Yeah. Well, that's enough about that. John, what else? What better things have you been watching that isn't this turd of crap movie?
Oh, God. Yeah. Wow. Well, I saw Gendarmerie Conquistadors Frankenstein, which, or is it Guillermo? Guillermo del Toro.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah. It was,
wow.
Yeah. It was all right. It was okay. It was all right.
After 3 sessions of watching it in bits, we decided to not even finish watching it because we didn't care how it ended.
It wasn't very good. I mean, I was kind of surprised. Not really. I mean, I he's always hit or miss for me, so it's like, I was hoping this was going to be one of the good ones. Like, I expected to hate Crimson Peak, but I thought that was way better than this. So,
yeah.
I don't know, whatever. I know why everybody's shitting their pants for it. I don't really understand it because it's not that good, but whatever.
I mean, people love, especially recently, people love shitting their pants about a uncomfortable Frankenstein movie, if you know what I mean.
This is true. I went back and watched The Black Coat's Daughter again.
Yeah?
And realized that I must have slept through like 90% of that movie because I didn't remember barely any of it. It's good. It's boring as fuck, but it's good. It's the premise is cool. But yeah, I mean, it was, it's not his best effort. Then I watched The Ugly Stepsister, which was hilarious and absolutely disgusting.
Yes. Oh my God, that movie kicks ass.
It's really awesome. Yeah, I really enjoyed that. It's gross as hell. Oh my God. I'd seen the tapeworm scene as a clip on Instagram and was like, what is that? I gotta see that. And then, of course, I read what it was and then immediately forgot about it and then went on Shudder and it was like, oh, that's the tapeworm movie. And it was great. It was like a reimagining of the Cinderella story from the point of view of the ugly stepsister, which should be terrible, but it was amazing.
It's fucking amazing.
Even with the shitty dubbing, it kind of made it better in some weird way. I don't know.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, I don't know. But I really liked that. That was a good movie. And then, I guess to counteract that, I watched Good Boy, which I fucking hated.
Ooh.
Everyone talked about that's another one. That's another one where everyone said how great it was, and it's like because the dog was so good. I'm like, the dog didn't really do anything. He was just a dog. He wasn't really like. I mean, go in there and stand or whatever. Like those were the kinds of directions they gave him. He didn't really do anything. He just sat around and was a dumb fucking dog who looked at the wall. I mean, it was just like, and then the whole premise turns out to be like some sort of stupid allegory for how a dog deals with grief, which doesn't make any fucking sense at all.
Oh, no.
Oh, it was terrible. It was fucking terrible. I hated that.
All right, so would you say it's like on a continuum between Benji and Air Bud? Where would you put this movie?
It would definitely be not even close, the worst of the three.
Okay, nice.
I would
Yeah,
rather.
I was going to say, at least Air Bud does something. He plays basketball.
If I was stuck on an island, desert island, and had to watch Air Bud every day for the rest of my life, I would much rather do that than watch Good Boy again. It's fucking terrible. It's so bad. I don't understand why people are like, I was crying at the end. I'm like, I cried through the whole fucking movie because it was so bad. Zing! Oh, that was... Yeah. Oh, and then the last one, I watched The Surrender, which was really good. I was surprised. It was kind of like a dark song about the mom and the daughter who are tending to the dying father, patriarch of the family or whatever, and then he dies, and then the daughter finds out that the mother has sold out all of the family's wealth to hire a magician to come to the house and perform rituals to bring him back. It's fucking hilarious. It's not supposed to be hilarious, but it is. But it was pretty good, and the ending was, ridiculous, which made it more fun. Plus, just hearing the two of them bitch at each other was hilarious.
Nice.
It was pretty good. How about you? What'd you watch?
Oh, just taking it back to the ugly stepsister. That because in the original like folk tales, they always cut off their toes to try to make their feet fit in the slipper.
Right.
And so they do that in this movie, and there's this great scene where she's cut off her toes, but not all of the way. And then the camera is like, here we go. It's like an IMAX ride, and we like sail between the severed parts of her toe, and the blood is pumping out of them in time with the human heartbeat, and it is one of my favorite things ever. I love that so much.
It's like they look like ribs. It's like a rack of toes hanging on by a little thread, and that you can see the bones and it's so good.
It's so good. And then she passes out before it's done, and then doesn't her mom come in and finish the job for her?
Yeah, she finishes that foot because the skin is still attached, and she chops those off and flicks them across the floor with a blade, and then does her other foot. It's so... Because if you remember correctly, she comes in and she's like, "You stupid girl, what have you done? That's the wrong foot."
That's right.
Because he only had one slipper. Oh, it's so good.
That's right. Then she Benihana's the toes over.
And then off the girl goes after she's fallen face first down the stairs and exploded her brand new nose, and she has that giant split in her cheek. And then off she rides into the sunset with her sapphic love, whoever that person was.
That was her sister.
That was her other sister?
Yeah, the normal sister that's not into it.
And is never around until the end.
Yeah, much like plot device Reynolds here. She just mostly is there at the beginning and the end.
That movie was great. I was shocked. I mean, I knew it was going to be gross because I'd read about it, and of course I saw that scene, but it was actually really good. I was impressed. So yeah.
Yeah, I watched that out of nowhere. I didn't know anything about it. I was just like, holy shit, this is amazing!
Wow, that must have been really cool. You had no warning.
No warning, yeah. So I finally got around to watching Megan 2.0, and I will say I wasn't interested because why would you need a sequel to that movie? But, fair... They made it campy and fun and silly and almost good. There are parts of it that are genuinely entertaining, but it's over 2 hours long, and about an hour into the movie you're like, what else do they have to do? We've already done all of the okay, that's fine. But it's more fun. It's a fun action romp instead of a horror movie, so it's whatever.
Yeah, the first one was surprisingly good.
Yeah, especially for a Blumhouse, which normally they hammer cheese into everything, and they didn't pull a few punches in that movie, and I appreciated that.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah, fuck Blumhouse dicks.
And then I watched a movie that's called either People Toys or The Devil Times 5. It's a like 1970s ski lodge slasher film about
yeah, that one. I didn't watch it, but I know what you're talking about.
yeah. It's four children from an insane asylum and their nun crash and end up at a like ski resort or riverfront ski resort for like this uber wealthy family that's disgusting. Like in one of the early scenes, there's a woman who is sexually harassing the mentally disabled man who works there. And then over the course of the movie, the children kill everyone, including their first kill is like this extended, hyper slow motion black and white shot of just all of the children and the nun taking forever to beat a man to death with like hammers and shit. It is amazing.
Wow, that's so cool.
Yeah.
Hammers and shit.
Yeah. There's a scene where, like, one of the kids gets angry because he lost a game of chess to one of the adults, and then later we see him dressing up like a pretty girl in the mirror and talking about how he's gonna get that guy. And it's like, ooh, that's real dark, kid. Yikes.
Isn't it like a contemporary film, but made to look like the 80s or something like that?
Nope, it's from the mid-70s. It's technically pre-slasher, but it's really something.
Wow.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm gonna have to watch
Heavy
that.
recommend. Yeah, I almost thought about saving it for a pick, but like it drags a lot, and there's a lot of like stuff in it that didn't really make it worth the cut. But one of the movies that I would talk about, I am saving for a future pick, so I won't talk about it. But I will talk about American Mary. I'd never watched that before. Yeah. That was fun.
Yeah, I enjoy that movie. That's a good movie.
That is a good movie. It gives May, you know, it's got some similar vibes. It felt a little wasted. Like the Betty Boop character and the character that wanted her like nipples removed, they're very interesting, and then it just kind of like falls away a little bit, and like they could have done more with that, but I mean, shoot, it's a good movie.
Yeah, it's definitely worth watching for sure. Yeah.
And then I watched The Sentinel, which is a movie that I've been meaning to watch the whole time we've been doing this podcast, and I finally sat down and watched it, and it's fucking great.
That's awesome. That movie's awesome.
Yeah, that scene where she, like, cuts off the dude's face, and you just, like, watch the knife go through the clay nose and everything. I'm like, oh, fuck, yeah, let's go!
That's good. That's good shit right there.
Yeah, that is good shit. And that's all that I watched except for the one that I'm saving back. Oh, and Lady Snowblood. But I also didn't watch Toby Hooper's The Funhouse, but I will give it a 6.6 out of 6.66. John, what about you?
I did. I'm giving it a 6.66 because I love that movie.
Oh, yeah.
Even though it's kind of a piece of shit. But it's Toby Hooper. It's got its own charm, I guess.
Yeah.
Its own salivary charm. It's a fine film with lots of plumbing and a giant fan.
Oh, yeah. A great mask, like a really top-notch monster mask, and then really good stuff with gears.
Yeah. That's Rick. Oh God, who's the guy that did the
Moranis?
That's it. Oh my God. Oh. Woo! Yeah, Rick Moranis. That's the one.
Yeah.
SFX. Let me see. Funhouse, 1981. SFX. Oh, no, it's not who I thought it was. Okay, John J.B. Jones. Well, anyways, fine mask, Mr. Jones.
Good job, John Jacob Jingleheimer Schmidt.
Whoa. And there it is.
Yeah.
His name is not my name, too.
Also. 2 weeks from now, whenever we do another episode, we're going to be revisiting David Bruckner's The Ritual, which I'll probably actually watch because that movie fucking kicks.
That is a fine, fine film. It's one of the best modern horror films that doesn't get as much credit as some of the others, but it deserves it because it's kick-ass.
Oh yeah, what like top-notch, like the blending of folk horror and monster movie, like it is at the apex of that Venn diagram. Cuz in Venn diagrams you really want to shoot for the top.
Oh yeah. You want to get number 1 Venn.
Oh yeah.
Peak Venn.
Top if and when.
Whoa.
Therefore.
Oh, yeah. I don't know what I'm talking about.
John?
Yes.
In addition to David Bruckner's The Ritual, what else are we going to discuss 2 weeks hence?
Well, you brought the hammer down with thy neighbor. And so I couldn't like just pick anything. I couldn't just pick, I didn't want to pick a classic because it just didn't seem appropriate. So I had to pick something that, just hit me, like as soon as I started searching, I would know right away kind of movie. Like, okay, that's the one.
Oh, yeah.
And that indeed happened. And so I'm going to go with 2013's Saint Bernard, God. Directed by Gabe Bartalos.
Yes!
Friend of the show. He may not know it.
Fan of the show, even though he doesn't know we exist. He is one of our fans.
Yes, one of our great fans.
Yeah, the fan beneath our flames.
I put the trailer on, and the first thing that happens, I was like, done.
Nice.
I didn't even finish the trailer. It was so good. I was like, I don't want to ruin it.
Yeah. I hope Plates is involved because Plates is the best character in cinema history.
Well, here's a spoiler alert. Warwick Davis is the star.
Oh, fuck yes!
Yes.
What a champion among men.
Oh, I love him. Oh, how I love him.
John, it sounds like that is a splendid Christmas gift that you have bundled and wrapped for us, and that'll indeed be coming out the same week as the anniversary of the birth of our Lord and Savior, Jesus H. Christ.
Oh, man. What a way to honor Big H him.
Oh, yeah, this one's for you, J-Dog.
J-Dog. Oh, big guy. Oh.
Yeah, the big guy with that big sky pie.
Pie.
Okay. All right, well, we should let the nice people go, and then we can let each other go.
Okay.
And everyone will be going.
Everyone will be letted go.
Yeah. So go out there, love thy neighbor, do not bake them cookies, and don't let your children be out of your sight for even a 6 of minutes.
Yeah, and in the immortal words of the guy with no name. Oh, by the way, I have to go back for one moment.
Let's do.
At the very end of the movie, Pastor Dickface, or whatever his name is, goes to the fucking cemetery to visit the guy's gravesite, and it has his name, which is like Edwin Johnson or some stupid fucking name, and underneath it said, what did it say? Best neighbor in town or something?
It was like neighbor to many?
Yeah, it's like, what the fuck?
It's like, no one likes that guy. Who picked out his gravestone? Like, did he pay for that? What's going on? And at the very beginning of the movie, they're like, "Oh, and who lives there at that one house next to ours?" And the lady who's introducing them, I guess she's a pastorette or something, is like, "Oh, no, it's just..." So it's like she knew that he was big time trouble, but we don't get any of it. We just know that he doesn't go to church and that maybe he's a little strange. So we don't know if he had past like in this movie he's completely crazy, like talking to himself, like slapping his head, having like post-traumatic stress flashbacks because two children are playing with Hot Wheels in the pews, and then after getting out of the service, all of a sudden he's got a Hot Wheel car. So wait, did he steal it from one of those children? We don't know. But everyone in the town is just fine with him until the woman who has the Joker's chin shows up and bestills his heart.
Joker's chin.
You could land a helicopter on that chin.
I like when, I think it's Pastor Golden Tonsils or whatever his name is, when he goes next door and the no-name guy is up cleaning out his gutter or something, and they start talking to him, and he just freezes. He doesn't turn around. And the guy's just speaking to his back. And then he's like, "You should tell your wife to make more cookies and bring them over. Every Thursday would be nice." It's so bad.
Yeah, never turns around, just says, "Oh yeah, you said if I need anything, what I need is a weekly delivery of cookies. Just your wife, not your son. Children make me unpleasant, but send your wife to my house once a week with cookies." And then the guy was like, "Oh, okay," and then gets in his car and immediately gets in a wreck.
So good.
Yeah.
And then later goes to the repair guy and is like, "Hey, can you check and see if someone cut my brakes?" And he's like, "You think someone's cheating? Let me just tell you something. A lot of people think that, but it never happens, you dick. Hold on. Someone cut your brakes."
And he's driving that, like, shitty, like, Mitsubishi Eclipse or whatever, that horrible faux sports car with the stupid grooves on the side, and it's white. Oh, it's terrible.
He's the worst. I'm so glad that he makes toilet seats.
He makes toilet seats and later got fat. Thank you for putting your face back into shape, sir. You look way less of a douche now.
Yeah, you greasy fat Christian.
Why don't you go become a pastor at a smaller church? Oh my god! All of the fucking aerial shots of how glamorous this church are. It's like a fucking, like, the very first piece of drone footage is ever, and it's just like showing their awesome 3-cross fountain overlooking their enormous fucking everything campus. Bullshit. Goddamn. Ugh.
Yeah,
so angry.
Like, that's the house he would be living in. With a church like that, he'd be living in like an Osteen type situation, not that fucking shithole next to the Sikh serial murder or whatever. Whatever that. What is going on with that hat that the guy's wearing in that picture? It's driving me nuts.
We'll share it. Yeah, because the house that they live in from the outside looks like it would smell like damp cigarettes, but they're like, "Oh, it's so nice. Ooh, the tub has so many jets in it."
I love when he's like, "Those cookies are very good." And he's like, "Yes, I married my wife because she is an excellent chef." What the fuck are you talking about? First, she made cookies. She probably bought them in a tube. Like, what the hell? Now this hooker is a chef?
There's also the scene where he comes over and she's gardening in the front yard and he brings her a pot of mums, and then later they're in the front yard again. It's that thing where he, like, invited himself along to their anniversary, and he's like, "Look at the garden, isn't it lovely?" And the garden is dead, but there's a pot of mums. in it. He's like, oh yeah, it looks great. He's like, yeah, we spent all afternoon gardening together. And then the pastor, like, kisses his wife in front of the neighbor, like, way too much.
Your wife tickled my pickle. Did you see my gams mums? Or whatever he calls his grandmother. What would he call her?
Grandmama.
Oh. You know that guy smells like mothballs. It's disgusting.
Oh, yeah. He's a terrible man. He's got, like, yeah, bad hats all throughout the movie. He's just... Yeah, everyone's terrible in this movie.
Exceedingly clean V-neck white t-shirts. His t-shirts are so clean. I hate it.
It's the one thing that he's good at laundering. He's like, you throw him in there with some bleach, and what else do you need?
They've made great strides with whiteners.
Oh man, yeah. Oh yeah, there's the scene at church where his wife, like the pastor's wife, hugs the neighbor guy, and then he like looks at the guy, and so the pastor like pulls them apart and pushes him up against a wall. And it's like, don't you ever come around me? Don't you ever come around my wife or my family or my house and never come back to church? And then as he's like stomping away, the guy's like, oh, I'm sorry, Pastor, I forgot that the house of the Lord isn't for sinners.
I love when he laughs. He laughs when the guy's roughing him up, and it kind of sounded like he actually laughed, like, this is so stupid laugh.
Yeah.
Like, you trying to lay a hand on my wife, and he's like, this guy's an idiot.
Out of all of the actors in this movie, he was the best. I mean, he was just a weird little creep. And then at the end, when they're like, oh, okay, now you have to turn into a murderous creep, then it wasn't really as believable. But you could believe him as like creepy neighbor guy.
Yeah, creepy neighbor guy was fine, but when he started Michael Baying it, then it got a little out of hand.
Oh man. Oh, terrible.
Yeah. So.
Well, now I'm spiritually exhausted.
Oh no. Let's get thee to church.
Much like Pastor Zach, I don't know
Zach.
where to take myself anymore.
That's right, Zach. Oh God.
Yeah, Zach and Amber.
Oh, did you see the gift that I sent you in the chat?
The gift? Another one? Jesus fucking Christ. Wait, where's the chat? God damn it. I don't know how this app works, John. With the eyes. All the way down to one. I'll try to get that. He's so terrible. Why is he wearing that hat?
Why does he look like a sick with a swollen skull?
Oh, no. Yeah. Like it's a surgical wrap.
He looks like he's chubbed up a bit himself.
Well, good for him.
Yeah,
the Lord giveth and the Lord then didn't taketh away the pounds.
Yeah, apparently he's on a cookie diet, so that's fine.
Oh, one plate a week. Thank you, ma'am.
We'll see you people in 2 weeks. And in the meantime...
Yeah. I'm sorry you all have to go to church.
Yeah, me too. Jesus.
Yeah.
Yes?
Could you imagine? It's not ready for that. All right, I'm stopping recording.
There we go.